Freestyle Repertory Theater and Synergy Theater proudly present Right Away. It's a show, it's a jam, it's the best of both worlds. Now please welcome your hosts to the screen, Laura Livingston and Michael Durkin.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Right Away. I am Mike Durkin, and I am the Executive Director of Freestyle Repertory Theater.
And I'm Laura Livingston. I'm the Artistic Director of Freestyle Repertory Theater. We're both here in New York City.
And tonight's show, Right Away, is a co-production between our theater company here in New York and our good friends at Synergy Theater in Walnut Creek, California. Two companies divided by a continent, but united in the belief that improvisation can bring us all together, and it's an important theatrical art form.
Yeah. Now, Right Away started back in May of 2020 when we just wanted to keep going in whatever way we could possibly do it. But now, over 2 years later, we've really realized how fun it is. And we are really enjoying staying connected over the miles and time and continuing to inspire writers of all sorts. Thinking that spontaneity is part of a writer's practice. And we've been a part of the creation of I would say 140 very short plays. And I do not know, could not begin to guess how many monologues and descriptive paragraphs and things like that, some of which have turned into finished works that have been produced by other companies. So we're going to keep this party going as long as people keep showing up for it.
That is 100% true. Now, here's how this show works. We've got 5 playwrights, and they will have 45 minutes to write a brand new, spanking new play based on a suggestion from you, our good friends in the audience.
Yep. And while those playwrights are off writing, we would like the audience, which, as you know, is you, to play some improv writing games with Mike and me. I think you'll want to do it with pencil and paper because that keeps your screen free for you to see what's going on screen. And then after each game, we'll hear as many of you as wants to read what you just wrote. Now, it's improv. I encourage you to just jump in and volunteer without stopping to think, is this good? It's just fun to see how many different directions people take an idea. So please just jump in without thinking. And then after 45 minutes, the playwrights will return and present the world premiere of the piece they wrote based on your suggestions.
Now, before we introduce the playwrights, there's a couple of housekeeping things we have to go over there. But just so you know, we are participating, if you're participating on Zoom, we ask that you keep your video off for now and your microphone muted for now. In a few moments, when we start doing the writing jam, we'll invite you to turn everything back on, and we'd love it if you did that. This show is streaming live on YouTube and Facebook, so just so you know that when your video is on, you may be seen by more people than you see on your screen. So if this is the night to do that monologue from Shakespeare that you wanted people to see you do, this is the night to do it, and we'll make room for that. So that's it. Once again, I'm just going to encourage you all to when we do the jam, to keep those videos on, keep those mutes, or keep those microphones unmuted, so that we can have a lot of fun and we can see each other, enjoying each other, and laughing with each other, clapping with each other, and just giving a great, good thumbs up. It's more fun that way. That's all I can say. Oh, and lastly, we invite you to open up your chat feature, which is right there in the middle of your toolbar down there, because that's how we'll get the suggestions from you to give to our playwrights and inspire them.
And speaking of playwrights, let's introduce them, Mike. We have with us tonight the artistic director of our co-producer of this show tonight from Synergy Theater. He's the producer of many groundbreaking online shows, and he's the inventor of tons of groundbreaking improv live performance pieces. you can see Synergy Theater's work at the Lesher Center in Walnut Creek, California. They just closed their show, Improvisers in Space. I don't think they've introduced their new season yet, but I happen to know that they've been working on improvising in the style of Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, and he is the author of one of my favorite books ever. If you're interested in improv, in playwriting, and just a fun book to read, you got to get this one. Please welcome to our screen, Ken Adams from Synergy Theater.
Hello. Thank you so much, Laura.
Ken, what's it like getting back to live performances? Yeah, there's your Lesher Center right there. Have you announced yet what you're doing next?
Yeah, well, our next show is Spontaneous Hitchcock. We open in October, so that is awesome. And that kicks off our 2022-2023 season. We have Hitchcock, and then in January, Spontaneous Myth and Magic, which is a brand new anthology of a whole book of mythology about a brand new culture that we'll all make up together with the audience suggestions.
Oh, wow.
I love it. Love it.
All right, Ken, if you go away for a bit, we'll introduce some more folks.
Let me introduce someone who has just completed her third season with the Monday Night Playground, where her short play 3 centimeters per second was staged this spring and won the audience award. Her play Lucy in the Clouds, which originated during a Right Away production, was just included in Dragon Eggs short play incubator. We saw it yesterday online. And if you want to see it, and it is wonderful, people, we have put the link in the chat where you can go and see it. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa K. Thompson, give it up. Lisa, it was a wonderful production yesterday. 3 actors did all the roles, if I'm correct. Is that right?
Right.
There were 3 plays presented, I should say. All 3.
Right.
Yeah.
All three actors. Wonderful. What's coming up next for you?
Well, I'm really looking forward to writing a play in 45 minutes. And after that, the sky's the limit. I have some ideas for some longer projects, but just keep on writing plays.
Well, let's get closer to that 45-minute period for you. All right. Thanks, Lisa. Good to see you.
Our next playwright began her improv career in Seattle with Unexpected Productions at the Market Theater, a great theater. Go there if you're ever in Seattle. She's been performing and teaching with our company, Freestyle Rep, since 2001, and she just co-produced Avant-Prov with Amnesia Wars at the Prime Produce Co-op in New York City. Please welcome Laura Valpy Rodriguez to the screen here.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I talked with someone at your office.
Somebody's got their.
Find that, Mike. I'll turn off someone's microphone for them.
All right.
Okay.
And Ms. Valpy, at this moment, are you here in Manhattan where you live, or are you someplace exotic?
Super exotic, the exotic land of Ticonderoga, New York, upstate and in the Adirondacks. Yes.
I believe that we beat the British there. Am I right? Did we? I don't know.
There's all sorts of French, British drama. Oh my gosh, they can't get over it up here. They reenact it. They just want to relive it over and over. Hey.
All right, well, check it out. See what kind of battles were done out there at Ticonderoga. Could come into your play tonight. Okay. We'll see you later. And now I am going to introduce somebody who's been improvising for 30 years. He worked with us back in the 90s and was an original cast member of this play, of this production, right away when we did it on stage. He went off to LA, became a TV writer. He's got over 20 produced episodes on TV, including Suddenly Susan and That's So Raven. He's back on the East Coast. He's teaching writing for radio, TV, and film at Hofstra. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jeff Tarson. Oh, man, Jeff.
Hello.
Wonderful. And you turn that light off in the background, so it looks spooky, didn't it?
It was weird. I sometimes have it on, but then it just feels like something's going to happen back there, and nothing's happening back there. It's all happening here.
It's all
Right here in the front.
Right here. All right. A web series you just got done writing, and then producing it.
Yes.
What's the
So
name?
it's a web series that I wrote, and I'm in the process of producing. We haven't quite completed it yet, but it's called A Short Tutorial. I'm very excited about it. I haven't done a lot of producing side on my own, but they're like 10 or 11 minute episodes. And the producing was new to me, but the whole experience was really cool and brought me back to sort of my theater days. So I really loved it, and I look forward to when I can show it to people.
Oh, I look forward to it too. Thanks, Jeff, very much. And we've got, I think, one more writer here, I think, haven't we?
We do. She's a novelist. She's the author of 6 award-winning young adult novels, including Monument 14, Sweet, and Berserker. And Monument 14 has been published in 9 languages, selling internationally, a bestseller. She started out here in New York City, performing her own comedy material on MTV, VH1, Comedy Central, and she spent her formative years as a storyteller with our company, Freestyle Rep. We're just so glad to have you back here, Emmy. Everybody, welcome Emmy Laybourne.
Thank you so much. I have used what I learned at Freestyle Rep in everything I've done. And it's Laura and Mike. It's not only you two, it's also Ken Adams. His thoughts about plays. That book you held up is really helpful. Ken really knows what he's doing. So I just remain grateful. And whenever I get the chance to connect with you guys, it just makes me so happy. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you back. Now, Em, stay with us. And I think everybody else is going to come back. Isn't that right, Laura?
Yeah.
Everybody else back on screen? And this is the moment where we're going to ask you to open up your chat features if you haven't done so already. And Laura, what else? What do you want this audience to do?
Well, you can, if you haven't opened up chat on Zoom before, just hover your cursor down toward the bottom of your screen. You'll see it there. What's going to happen is the playwrights are going to ask the audience for a suggestion to get them started. When that happens, just type your suggestion into chat. And playwrights, if you could read out the suggestions, it's always fun for people who don't have their chat on or people who are watching this video later to hear what they are. Ken, what are you looking for here?
All right, I'm going to ask for 2 suggestions. I'll get one first and then the other one. So the first one is a place where 5 people might find themselves trapped together. What is a place where 5 people might find themselves trapped together? All right, I see elevator, a diner in the bowels of Las Vegas. Well, I'm always one for going for the first one I see. So I'll say the elevator. And then the second suggestion with an elevator, this might be a little obvious. So maybe we can innovate a little bit. But the second suggestion is why? Why are they all trapped there? So obviously the elevator has stopped, but why? Power outage. Karma. All right, I'll take karma. So they're trapped in an elevator, and the reason is karma. Thank you very much.
Some of these others are great too that came in later. A cave, a freezer at a restaurant, and one that just strikes terror in my heart, an improv show.
Lisa Gay Thompson, what are you wanting to inspire yourself with?
I'm going back to basics. How about an opening line of dialogue and a genre?
An opening line and a kind of a genre, a style of. I'm seeing. Don't touch that. That dog is handsome.
There's a murderer on the elevator. Maybe that was from the last one, but it's kind of cool.
This table?
My that dog is handsome. Gothic. Ouch, that did hurt. Well, that went south fast.
Good morning, first graders.
Table.
Horror.
I never liked your back rubs. Good morning, first graders. Horror. Wow. Oh my God, this is too rich. I think good morning, first graders and horror. Yeah.
All right. Good morning, first graders and horror. All right. Who do we have next? Next, we have Jeff? were
I
you
think
next
it's
up?
me.
Oh, was it Laura Valpy? Okay.
I believe so, wasn't I? Okay, here's what I want. What's something that really pisses you off? That's what I want. What
I'm
pisses
sorry,
you
is the
off?
word,
Maybe I
I'm
feel
sorry,
like
is the word
ranting tonight.
pisses? Was that the word pisses?
Oh, yes. Oh, pisses. Can I see?
Remember, you're being seen. Bad grocery.
The Supreme Court in all caps. Bad grocery packers. I'm telling you, leaving the toilet seat up. I mean, really, no one needs, it's just nicer to put it down. Oh, geez, bathroom hoggers. At first I thought I said boogers, bathroom hoggers, literally everything. Okay, one, nope, can't do it. Don't. People who say they have nothing to say, then start talking. COVID deniers, stalled subway. Oh, without AC. Oh, son's not
Grab one,
communicating
Miss
with their
Valpy,
parents.
grab one.
Price of cherries. I know they're all so amazing.
They are good.
I'm definitely taking people who say they have nothing to say and then start talking, but I'm also taking bathroom hoggers because I'm grabbing something else.
I'm sorry, bathroom cloggers?
Boogers, no, hoggers. Like people
Hoggers,
who
bathroom
hog
hoggers.
the
Okay,
bathroom.
hog-
Yeah,
I got
bathroom
it. All right.
hoggers. And
I'm
people who
writing
say
these
they have
down.
nothing to say, then start talking. Okay, bye.
All right,
right,
Mr. Tarson, what do you got a thought?
Yeah, I would like if you could describe in a couple of words the personality of your first pet. In a couple of words, the personality of your first pet. Okay, let's see what we come up with here. Mushy, I see. Subversive, particular and sophisticated. A boy who had 3 babies unexpectedly. Needy but lovable. Cool. Wow. All right. I'm going to comforting, protective, and kind. Dance plague. Wow. I so don't even know what to do with that I'm going to take it. Dance plague, because I don't even know what that means. So we'll find out. Thank you.
I like that. I like that gutsiness. Dance plague it is. And bring it up the very end, Miss Emmy Laybourne.
Hello. I would love suggestions of a song that you loved when you were a teenager. Song
When I was a
title.
teenager?
Yeah.
I got one.
Ebony and Ivory. Oh my gosh. I love that. Piano Man.
Captain Queeg of the USS Kane.
Anarchy in the in the UK. Theme from Billy Jack.
The Wolf Mile for 400.
Going Self.
Dawn from
Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher. Blue by Eiffel 65. Okay, these are all great. Twist and Shout. I'm gonna take Anarchy in the UK.
Anarchy
What happened?
in the UK.
Anarchy in it.
In the UK. All right. So we've got that cooking. All right. Now the big deal is.
So folks in the audience, oh no, I'm not talking to folks in the audience. I'm talking to the playwrights right now. We are setting our timers for you. You're going to get 45 minutes to write something. And as we send you away, I want to remind you to keep an eye on your phone. We'll be sending you time updates. We'll be sending you texts with other stuff. And remember, this is improv. Whatever you write is absolutely right. So go, please write away.
Off they go. Off they go. I hope they're all going now. All right, everybody. Our writers are turning off their videos and they're taking their sound off, and hopefully they're tuning us out. We now invite you, our good friends, to turn on your videos and join us up here on the screen. It's always nice to see people. If you haven't already done so, grab a piece of paper and a pencil. We'll get ready to do a little work. Just let's have a good time at the Jam. We'd love to see all of you right up here on the Jam.
Yeah.
Hi, Taj. We haven't seen Taj. Good to see you. Okay.
Good to see you folks. If you're electing to keep your video off, you can still give us a shout, or I think there's some electronic way you can raise your hand if you want to read your piece. If you want to move your cursor up to the right hand part of your screen, you'll see the option to put us on gallery view or speaker view. If you've never done Zoom before, just know that however you want to see us on the screen does not affect other people. Mike's pointing up to the upper left of my screen, but in fact, it's on the upper right of your screen. So whatever you choose is not going to affect how the rest of us see you. So feel free to adjust that the way you want it to be.
All right, you ready? So adjust that and let's get this jam started. Now, here's the one thing from my heart, I want you to all know, improv, as you all know, it's about being spontaneous and supporting each other's creativity. And the secret to the art form can be boiled down to two guides. And those are say yes, which is, in this case, say yes to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Say yes to yourself. Whatever comes up spontaneously is great. The other rule, make your partner look good. And you do that by keeping those windows on and screens on and clapping, giving people thumbs up and stuff like that. So all your ideas are going to be good. All they're going to be. So trust in yourselves and trust in your instincts. And once again, when other people are reading, keep those screens on so we can see you applaud and having a good time. And it just helps Laura and I if you keep those on so we know when you're writing and when you're done. So I'm ready. Laura, are you ready?
I'm totally ready.
Is everybody ready? I've got the exercise. You've got a piece of paper and pencil there. Here's what we're going to do. Or here, it couldn't be simpler. I want you to finish the sentence that I read. And if it's a word or 2 words or 3 words, it doesn't matter. But I just want you to finish the sentence that I read. And I'm going to read it in a very actorly-like way. Maybe I'll get some work on this. So here we go. Are you ready? It happened at the I was there, as always, to but all of a sudden, in walked a I knew something had to be done. So and that is why I was awarded the medal for outstanding All right, y'all. This is the moment. This is the moment. Who wants to share with us their good times and fun? I'm sorry, I was looking. It just occurred to me that I did not start my 45 minutes. So, Laura, you are the keeper of time.
Okay.
Was that? Now, I saw Taj raise your hand. So, Taj, I'm going to read the sentence. You fill in the word, okay?
All right.
Here we go. It happened at the
Grocery checkout.
I was there, as always, to
Hit on the bag boy.
but all of a sudden, in walked a
Man in a tuxedo with a gun.
I knew something had to be done, so I
Started to sing Verdi.
and that's why I was awarded the medal for outstanding.
Distraction.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Anybody else who's up there? Raise your hand. All right, Herb. Herb, by God, my friend, let's go. Here we go. We've done this before. It happened at the
Brookfield Zoo, Chicago, Illinois.
I was there, as always, to
Take part in some craziness.
but all of a sudden in walked
Giant orangutan.
now I knew something had to be done. So I
Kissed it and threw my arms around it.
Oh,
And that is why I was awarded the Medal for Outstanding.
Weird Person of the Year.
Hey, Herb, I just got that medal. Honest to God, I just got that one.
You deserve it, Mike.
Who else? Who's up for it? Karen, all right. God bless you, Karen. Let's do this. I'm going to see if I can read it in a different way. Here we go. It happened at the
at the start of every semester.
I was there, as
Cleaning-
always, to
Cleaning the blackboards.
do not jump my lines, Karen here.
I gotta
All right.
get grounded.
We're going to start this again. It happened at the
Start of every semester.
Now, I was there as always to,
Clean the blackboards.
but all of a sudden, in walked a,
Large bunny rabbit wearing a top hat.
now I knew something had to be done. So I,
Threw erasers at the bunny.
and that is why I was awarded the medal for outstanding.
Hair-raising efforts.
Aren't we being clever with our words? Oh, I love it. I love it. Who else? Who would like to do it? EJ, I was hoping, and by God, and Malt is going to want to do it too. EJ, let's do it. Let's work together. We've done many shows together, you and I, EJ. Here we go. It happened at the.
Turn
It
on her
happened-
mic.
Oh, okay. Here we go, EJ. It
Okay.
happened at the.
Crack of dawn.
I was there, as always, to.
Get a restraining order.
But all of a sudden, in walked a.
Lawyer covered in pimples.
Now, I knew something had to be done. So I.
Pulled my hoodie over my face and hid behind my briefcase.
And that is why I was awarded the medal for outstanding.
Legal fashionista.
Excellent, you guys. This is more fun than I imagined. Malt, you ready for this one?
I am.
All right, here we go. It happened at the.
Washington, D.C.
I was there, as always, to.
Join the Congressional Fight Club.
All of a sudden, in walked a.
Enormous birthday cake.
I knew something had to be done, so I.
Brought out paper plates.
And that is why I was awarded the medal for outstanding.
Cakesmanship.
Another word. I want to put that word in the dictionary there. Cakesmanship.
I want to know how to become a judge on that panel for outstanding cakesmanship.
Anybody else? Otherwise,
Mike, can I interrupt for a sec? Because I think it's time already to scare up a suggestion here. Here's what, you know what? People went so crazy with that line of dialogue. I'd kind of like to get two things in the chat here. Type up a line of dialogue, and then I'm going to ask for something else. So type in chat a line of dialogue. My wife did a pie contest at our wedding so she could sample 23 pies. That's an explanation, but it's a great line of dialogue.
Okay, sweetie, you have to unlock it first. Oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first. Well, let's go with how about, oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first.
All right. And then I would like for something unusual to be done with that line. Like one of the things I often like to tell people to do when I'm doing suggestions is the character has to say that 3 times. Something else like that. What can we demand that they do with, okay, sweetie, you have to unlock it first. And however, oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. They have to sing the line, oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first. There we go. Give me
All
a
right.
second. I'm going to send this to them.
You are You are the keeper of the time, Laura. You know that because I've failed.
Use the
I failed
line,
that already.
"Oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first."
All right, all right. We are going to, we have a second exercise. As a matter of fact, for those of you who've been with us before, many of these exercises we're doing tonight, Laura and I, these are brand new kinds of exercises. So we hope you enjoy them as much as we enjoyed making you do them. So, Laura?
Yep.
You ready to kind of give them this idea?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. For this, I'm going to say the lines of an interviewer. You will write the lines of a character who's an expert on something in response to that. All right. So together we're going to be making up a bit of dialogue here. I'll give you a couple of moments after all of my lines to write this character's response. And the one thing about this character is they are an expert. It's probably going to be more fun if your character can answer all the questions, absolutely capable of answering the questions. And if there's any sort of choice between saying yes or no, go with yes. Always really helpful. Here we go. You ready? So tell us, what is your area of expertise? All right, I'm sure you got that first line there. The interviewer's next line is, how long have you been doing that? How long have you been doing that? Just write the answer to that. My character's next line is, what got you interested? And your character responds, my next line is, it gets dangerous sometimes, doesn't it? And feel free to write more than just yes. My character's next line is, tell me more. And my character's last line is, what happened when the police arrived? Okay. You got 5 more seconds if you need to finish a word or something. And now, everybody off writing for 45 minutes thinks they're the only world premiere plays happening tonight. Let's scoop them. Who wants to do a world premiere of this brand new play we just co-wrote? Let me know by raising your hand.
Barry, Dawson.
Dawson, and then EJ. Here we go. Dawson, I'm going to keep an eye on you. When your line is done, you could go like this to let me know it's my turn to talk, would you? Okay. All right. Your microphone's off. There we go. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My expert is here. What is your area of expertise?
Suffering. You know, existential more than physical, but my knee does hurt.
How long have you been doing that?
Pretty much since Firefly was canceled.
And what got you interested?
Despair, the draw of dark places. I enjoy not moving.
It gets dangerous sometimes, doesn't it?
Well, there's no point to doing anything, and danger is an illusion, so I guess yes, but who cares?
Tell me more about that.
Yeah, existence is meaningless, a meaningless activity broken into meaningless experiences and feelings. The end.
What happened when the police arrived?
Oh, you heard about that. I turned the stereo down. Volume is meaningless anyway.
Well, that's all the time we have left. We're going to commercial. Thank you, Dawson. I just discovered Firefly, and I just discovered I got one more episode, and I've not been watching it for like the last 2 months because I can't bear for it to end.
End it.
Mike,
Yeah.
25 minutes left. I want to hear more of this expert scene, but I think possibly we should be thinking about another suggestion to send in to them.
All right. I would think at this point to remind them that they are writing theatrical work, and I hope that they are doing that, that we need some sort of a stage direction or something. Oh, let me get everybody get their chat thing on. A stage direction or something that would theatrically happen on stage, or but it's we're looking at a stage. So what could possibly happen? One character trips and falls. I like that. I like that. Think of the stage picture. Think of a whirling fog begins to creep across. I like that, across the floor.
I like these all. I just see people writing. So when I get a moment.
God descends on a machine. I believe we call that Deus ex machina.
Machina.
Dawson, machina. Someone mimes. Oh, no, wait a second. If it's miming, I just I think I have to go with someone mimes a pouring a glass of water.
Someone
Any kind of mime is her. What's his one character reveals Ooh, it's very, that's rich. That's rich. Let's go with the mines, though. I'm saying someone mimes pouring a glass of water. Oh, that Herb, he knows how to write his plays, the deepest, darkest secret. Don't give me something like, oh, geez, I've lost the banana peeler or whatever. Give me something down in the gut.
All right.
Lauren, I'd love to catch up. How much time is left?
It's about 20, it's in the neighborhood. It's of 25, 23:12.
23:12. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, we got some world premieres coming up here. EJ, we were going to do a staged reading of your latest.
Okay.
All right. What is your area of expertise?
I'm an expert irritator.
How long have you been doing that?
Ever since I figured out how to push buttons and get on my mother's last bloody nerve, Amanda.
What got you interested in this?
Watching the looks on grown-ups' faces as they slowly lost all control of their inside voices and started spitting out potty words.
It gets dangerous sometimes, doesn't it?
Yes, especially when I cross the line and start asking Daddy if we're nearly there 10 minutes after getting in the Prius.
Tell me more.
One time, Daddy screeched to a halt and ordered me to find my own damn way to Grandma's memorial.
What happened when the police arrived?
They gave me lollipops and stickers, and my daddy had to wear 2 bracelets.
Love it.
Oh, there's also that English stuff in there that I don't know what it means, and I'd love a dictionary. Who else wants to be interviewed? Oh, good. All right, excellent. Taj wants to be interviewed.
Here we go. All right, you ready, Taj? What is your area of expertise?
I breed mousetraps, living mousetraps.
How long have you been doing that?
Weeks, so many weeks. You know, they add up to years.
And what got you interested?
The mice insisted. They can be quite persuasive, you know, those little critters.
It gets dangerous sometimes, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Sometimes they get bored when there are no mice about and they turn on one. On me.
Tell me more.
They've caught me several times. I've had to get smart to outsmart them to escape, and I must admit they are cleverer than I.
What happened when the police arrived?
The highly trained mousetraps were confiscated and sent to the zoo for further study. Now I have to start anew.
Oh.
What a shame. Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
Anyone else want to go on this one? All right. Because we got another one. Christina Hunt, nice to see you. Did you want to read your expertise?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Wasn't somebody ahead of me?
She went.
Oh. Okay.
You ready? What is your area of expertise?
Imaginative speculation.
How long have you been doing that?
Since I was a toddler.
What got you interested?
I was wondering what clouds were for.
It gets dangerous, doesn't it?
You better believe it. It could lead to being locked up in an insane asylum.
Tell me more.
But you wouldn't believe how many times I've been right.
What happens when the police arrive?
I told them none of this had happened. I wasn't real and they weren't real.
I hope that worked.
I tried that with a speeding ticket one time. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't. I didn't get out of it. Wonderful, Christina. Anybody else want to be interviewed? We can move on.
All right.
Take it away, Laura.
All right. This is one that Mike and Ken led last week, and I really liked seeing it on the video, and people were talking about it afterwards, and I thought it was really cool. Here's the idea. We'd like for you to write a monologue. Well, think of an animal that is different from you, like different size, different weight, different kind of character traits. And we'd like for you to write a monologue from that animal's point of view. So it would be as if you were walking, if you were a human walking down the street, you would write what you're looking at, what you see, what you feel about it, what you think about it. Only we'd like for it to be an animal walking wherever it walks, and what it sees and what it thinks about that as you see it. Everybody got that? I'll give you like, I guess maybe 2 to 3 minutes. I think a cool way to start is to shut your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself as that animal. And then when you open your eyes, right from that animal's point of view. Ready? Go. Let's take about 30 more seconds and just continue to write as freely, just whatever pops in your head, write your animal head, write it on down. Okay, cool. Before we read them, I'd like to get another suggestion. And Mike, I think it would be, I would like to do this because I want to make sure that I like to give the suggestions. I'd like to force the playwrights to make the suggestions important. So I think the idea of miming something could be important if we ask them to mime another thing. We ask them to mime, one of the characters mime
Pouring a glass of water.
Pouring a glass of water. What's something else that a character has to mind now?
Another action?
Yeah, anything, yeah. The breast.
Answering a phone?
Answering a phone.
The breaststroke?
All right, cool. I'm gonna go with answering a phone. All right, one of the characters mimes answering a phone. One of the characters mimes answering a phone.
While you're doing that, why don't I find out who would like to read their point of view? Who wants to read that point of view? I'm kind of dying to read mine, but this is your time. Herb, let's hear you. And then of course we'll do the guessing game, which is always fun. Herb, go ahead, buddy. Read your point of view. Oh, I think you're muted, buddy.
There we go.
I slither, I twist, I turn, I go over every which way on and in this green grass. And now I see a fence. I can't resist fences. They are so tempting. It's wire. It's wire. It's wire. And I've always been tempted by wire. I'm getting so thrilled by this, and I'm going to climb it. I'm going to climb it, and I'm going to get over to the other side. And oh shit! Oh crap! Oh holy Christ! Oh, what is this? What is?
I watched every movement. Now, here's mine. This is some kind of a snake, and it got caught on concertina wire or something like that. Am I in the ballpark on that bird at all?
Yeah, this is a real event that happened with my wife in our country house. Yeah.
Your wife got caught on concertina wire?
Oh, that would be an interesting idea, dear.
The wife slithers.
Laura, that would be an interesting idea. No, two snakes got caught in a fence in our house, and right in front of our house, and we had to extricate the snakes very, very carefully. We didn't want them to die.
Oh, man. Great. Malt, I think, wants to do his point of view.
Going off of the snake theme, I actually wrote mine from the perspective of an invasive snake worm. I'm eating your leaf litter. I'm devouring your organic hummus. I'm turning it into dirt, you fools. I'm the most efficient digester your forests have ever seen. I'm going to do this to your pine needles. I'm going to eat them up. I'm going to gobble them down. I'm going to put dirt where no dirt should be, and your ecosystem's going to be all like, but, this should be mulch. No, dirt. And there's going to be hella invasive species cropping up behind me. Bittersweet, garlic mustard, black swallowwort, poison all those monarch caterpillars.
That's a play, man. That's a play.
Thank you. I'm very upset about what's happening to my garden.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anybody else? Who's got that kind of animal point of view? Anybody else want to share theirs?
Yeah, because I'm going to call on someone unless they raise their hand.
I got one.
Oh, it's you? All right.
Well, I don't know. I got one, but I don't know. I shouldn't take the time, but I'm going to do it.
Do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. My turn to watch the Northwest. I see a lot from this height, but I know I must focus on the Northwest. The other sentinels are watching their directions, and I must make sure that no attack happens from the northwest. Nothing. Nothing. Time to shift to the north. Carl will take the northwest, and all is clear. Eat and drink, herd.
Ah, I want to hear some guesses about what that was. Who's got a guess?
Herb, what do you think?
It's a mystery, Mike. It's a mystery.
Anybody? Oh.
Yeah, I want to hear it again. Maybe 2 or 3 times.
Swallows.
Here's what I've learned. I volunteer at the Bronx Zoo, and what I've learned, and this may be true or not true, but and I'm just going to give it away now. Giraffes, when they're in a herd, one giraffe is facing in each direction to watch for any sort of attack from a predator.
Wow.
And if one giraffe turns, every other sentinel makes a correction of where they're watching. So there's always a watchers or sentinels in a 360-degree kind of parameter. That may or may not be true. I don't know, but I was told that by the giraffe keeper. So yeah, I know I've taken too much time. Anybody else want to do their monologue, their animal monologue? Well, listen, how are we doing on time? Oh, geez.
We got about 7 minutes left, and I really want to do that other monologue idea, Mike. So I'm going to tell them 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left.
Yeah, do we need a suggestion for him now?
Yeah. Why don't we have one of the characters do something with an actual glass of water or phone, or both?
So one of the characters is actually going to do something with one of those two items, the glass of water
or a phone.
Starts blowing bubbles with the glass of water. I like that. One spits the water across. Spit take scene.
I'm taking that. Yeah.
Okay. One spits.
One character blows bubbles with an actual glass of water and spits the water at the other.
All right.
Okay.
All right. This. All right. We don't have a lot of time, so let's
do it. So we got to jump into this.
Here's the idea. I call this the mono. And what it is, it's a very short monologue I would like us all to write. It could be a character explaining something or feeling something. Could be alone. It could be with somebody, whatever the character is, it is however you choose it. However, this monologue can only use one-syllable words. So it's a monologue in every way you want to choose to do it, but you can only use one-syllable words. And we've got about 2.5 minutes to do this. So I say ready, get set, go. Or ready, get, yeah. I'll be quiet. You have 1 minute left. Thirty seconds. Got 5 seconds left. And there you go. Time off. Boom.
Let's hear some of these real quick.
Oh, yeah. Karen, let's hear it. 1 syllable.
Okay, hope I did. I did my clapping thing. And he said, you must find your way. I was hurt. I know time is gone in a flash. I went to the door and ran out in the rain. Each drop fell and filled me with joy. He was right as rain.
It's rain. How beautiful, Karen.
Let's hear another one real quick. Herb, are you?
Ugh, ugh. Oh, I can't stand it. I need to get out of here. No, no, no. Why the hell not? Damn you. Damn you. I will die here. Your fault. I cursed your eyes.
EJ, come on, do it.
Game of chance. Each game I play, I get a fire in my gut. If they catch me, I go down for life. But if I win, I am set for life. Shh! What the? Don't move. Don't move. No breath. Oh. Hi there. Gulp. I give up.
Dawson, you want to read?
Anybody?
Dawson's switching.
Dawson?
Yeah. Books are dumb. To read is like a waste of life. Be here. Be now. Don't read, live. The past is past, and the now is where you will find yourself. Not in books. Books, dumb, life, fun. Got it?
Excellent.
Malt.
Let me just make sure.
You wanna read yours? Malt.
Okay. Red sun on beach, black sand, wind low, sea gone, sky dry, no birds.
We should have done haikus.
I was going to say, it's just...
Christina, we haven't heard yours.
You're mute.
Okay. Hey, where am I? I'm lost. This scares me. This house looks strange. I should be at home, but I'm not. I turned down the wrong street. I think I went north and not south. How could that be? I'm so good with maps.
You guys, was this a challenge? I don't think this was a challenge. You guys are so adept at that. Wonderful.
The playwright's time is up, and I want to try something odd. I want them to walk in on something that's just kind of like they won't know what's going on. So I'm going to text them to come back. I'm going to ask them to come back silently and join in whatever it is they think we are doing. And the thing that we're going to do, you'll know what it is right away because it's super simple. But when I start going like this, that's going to mean it's over. All right. So here we go. You with me, everybody? Copy me, please.
Copy you?
Yeah, just this simple. Exactly. And now everybody keep going, but copy Mike. And keep going, but copy EJ. And keep going, but copy whoever you want to. And I'm sending that text. And you can switch anytime you want. Come back. Silently join whatever you think we're doing. Cool. Welcome back, writers.
These guys are too cool. These guys are too cool. Too cool. Have we got everybody back? Have people, everybody, I don't see everybody. I see Mr. Ken Adams. I see Lisa Gay Thompson. I see some straggling. I don't see some.
I see everybody.
Yeah.
Is everybody? Oh, I've got a small whatchamacallit. Okay, all right, all right. Listen, we had a great jam. As always, I tell you, these people are just wonderful. It's just so much fun. So here's the deal. The playwrights have to cast their plays now, and they have to prepare for these world premieres. So we need to take a 10-minute intermission. Laura has put a couple of websites and other information in the chat. If you'd like to take this time to check out our companies or make a much appreciated donation or register for next month's Right Away, feel free to watch, go to that chat and check those things up. Those websites are there. If you want to, watch the chaos that's about to happen as we try to cast and move these plays electronically across the waves, and it's a lot of fun to do that too. But whatever it is, we're going to take 10 minutes. So right now I have that I have like 30 minutes past the hour.
31.
So 31 minutes. So 41 minutes past the hour is when we will begin again the second act and doing the plays that have just been written by these wonderful playwrights. Have a wonderful 10 minutes, and we'll see you in after the intermission. See you later in a bit.
All right.
All right, you guys. What's going on?
Let's Ken, you want to cast yours? Are you ready to do that?
You're muted, Ken.
Yeah. So everybody is in my play, and I called your characters by your names. So you know. However, the characters' names are actually different than the actors' names. So in the play, you introduce yourselves to each other, and you all have character names, but I didn't bother trying to keep track of that. So read along with your actor names, but you have character names.
Okay. Lisa, what do you need from us?
Everyone. I need everyone. Yeah, this is wild. Jeff is the director. Mike is Johnny. Emmy is Anita. I'll assign, there's two, there's a Chrissy and a Kimmy, and the Laura's. I'll have to assign one of you to each of those. And then the monster is Ken. And Johnny, and yeah, Johnny's always off screen. And the monster's partially off screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Valves, what do you need?
I need Jeff and Emmy, please. Jeff, if you would please play Chasney, and Emmy, if you would play Bex. Let me get that. Bex, B-E-X.
Chasney is who I'm playing. Okay.
Chasney. Chasney. I just want to give you weird names every time.
These sound like students that I would have out in Park Slope.
Jeff, what about you?
I need 4 people. My characters are Valpy. I need you to play Darla. Emmy, I'd like you to play Brianna. Lisa, I'd like you to play Sylvia. I didn't realize until I'd after written that they're all ending in A. Okay, so and then Jean-Luc, I would like Ken, you to read Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc?
Jean-Luc, yes.
Herb, if you can still hear us, thank you for coming. We'll see you later. Herb is having to leave.
Oh no. Emmy.
Emmy,
Okay,
I
well-
keep thinking you're your mom when I see you. I think, I keep
Me?
thinking you're your mom. You just,
I
yeah.
know. I'm about to dye my hair back to brown because I can't. Every time I look in the mirror, I think my mom is visiting me. Listen, guys, this is set in a British boarding school. So of the women here, do any of you not have a serviceable English accent? All right. Okay. All right. Jeff, you're going to play Cyril.
Cyril, okay.
Yeah. Valpy, I'll have you play Phoebe. And Laura Livingston, would you please play the secretary, who also has a name like Mrs. Winstock or something, but I think she's just called secretary throughout. And Laura, she comes on and leaves and comes on again.
Oh, I'm so good at that. Finding my video.
Excellent.
Is that it, Em?
Yep, that's it. Just three small characters.
All right, so send those scripts, you guys. Here we go.
I have 35 minutes. We're back at 41.
This part is always.
I think I'm in Lisa's play and Jeff's play, yeah? All right.
That's true, you are in mine.
This is the hardest thing for me.
Okay.
I'm in Ken's, Lisa's, and Emmy's. Okay.
Ken's play.
All right. This.
Okay, mine is coming at you.
Emmy has just shown up on my screen and in my.
I got Ken's.
I got Ken's. Oh yeah, okay.
Oops. All right,
I got
I'll be right
Lisa's.
back.
I got Lisa's. Okay. Oops.
at 8:42. We're back, you said?
Eight
Well, whatever. I'll be right back.
41.
Okay, 8:41. Okay, be right back.
Okay. I was going to comment on someone's fascinating background, and I remembered it's my wife. Glow and stuff. All right. Almost know what I'm doing. Almost know what I'm doing. I'm gonna quickly make a check here.
We got like 2 minutes remaining here.
So Herb had to leave?
Yeah, he
Yep.
did. And he put it in chat and he stayed on screen for a bit and it just went to say goodbye. Yeah. This is a wonderful healing and therapeutic experience. So glad to be here with such talented people, it says. Cheers and smiles to M, who I assume is Mike.
Oh, he was a college professor of mine.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's cool.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
1 minute.
Ken,
Yes.
can you say the line, Jean-Luc doesn't like that with a New York accent for me?
Jean-Luc doesn't like that.
Thank you.
Is that in your play?
Yeah. And, you know, when someone tells you to do an accent, sometimes it's like, what?
Okay. Did I get the part?
You got it.
Right.
Cast.
I'm not happy with my beard.
Wow, that's a cool background, Valpy. Is that
Thank
real or virtual?
It's real.
That's cool. That's a wall in your house?
It is a wall. It is a wall. It's like a fake situation, but it is a wall.
I like.
Thank you. I know it's kind of neat, right? It makes me look like I'm in a cave or something when really it's like a boring dining room.
Mhm.
But that's okay.
Are we back? Are people back?
I'm back.
We're missing Jeff.
Writers back?
Oh, there's EJ. There's EJ.
Are the writers back?
We are.
The writers are back.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah.
I think it's time to call the audience back.
Audience, get back here. Audience, grab your refreshments, get back here, join us for the theater. There's Dawson, there's EJ. I don't know where Karen is. There's Malt. That Karen, she'll be here. I'm sure that Karen will be there because she loves this part. Let me take you this moment while we have this time to, if you haven't done it already, join our Facebook page, which is Right Away After Words. It's for you people who've been a part of our jam and who've seen our show and want to talk more about the show or writing in general. We come back to see Right Away After Words.
All right, cool. So during the readings, we asked that people who aren't actually playing a role keep their videos off. If you'd rather not see the names of the people who have their videos off, float your cursor up to the right-hand corner and, oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Go down to the left and click on the options for your camera there. And you can go to video options, and hide non-video participants is what you'd want to click on. That way you don't see all of our names when our cameras are off. And once again, that's something that doesn't affect any of the rest of us. So whatever you want to do there is a-okay. And it is also fun if at the end of the reading, we all pop back on the camera for a moment to give the playwrights a little round of applause. And let me just remind everyone of what the suggestions were that we sent to everyone. These are the suggestions everybody got. A character sings the line, "Oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first." Another one was someone mimes pouring a glass of water. One of the characters mimes answering a phone. And one character blows bubbles with an actual glass of water and spits the water at the other. Those were the suggestions. Ken, want to take us through? Remind us of your suggestion and tell us whatever you need to about your play, and we'll read it.
All right. So my suggestion was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people trapped in an elevator, I suppose. I think there's a part for everybody. I'm pretty sure there's a part for everybody. Well, you're all trapped in an elevator. And the reason they were trapped in an elevator was karma. So I will go off. You folks, you're all on for the entire play. And I will read stage directions. You have a question, Laura?
Yeah, I see. So is Laura Valpy Valpy and Laura Livingston is Laura on the script?
Correct.
Thank you.
Right, so there's a Valpy and a Laura, right? All right, I'm out of here. Give me a moment to read the opening stage direction and then you go. An elevator.
We're stuck. We're stuck.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. We are stuck in this elevator. There are 5 people here and a limited amount of oxygen. How on earth are you suggesting that anyone calm down?
Oh my God. Are you just going to shriek and complain for the entire time? I'm sure that the maintenance people in the building have been alerted to our plight and are, even this minute, effectuating the repair of the elevator.
No, I heard some mumbling about an elevator repair person strike going on. I don't think anyone who knows how to fix an elevator came to work today.
Really? These people and their constant work stoppages. Why can't they just do their job like the rest of us?
What is your job?
I do not work.
Now, everyone, let's just relax, huh? Isn't that right, darling?
Yes, let's just relax and let's get to know each other, shall we? My name's Dorothy Grant, and this is my husband, Henry.
Well, my name is Sherry. I'm a pet groomer and aerobic trainer.
You see how nice this is?
Well, why not? My name is Lawrence Treble, and I play the harmonica in a folk music trio.
Now, sweetie, what's your name?
Janice Mulgrew. I was on my way to an interview on the 27th floor. They advertised for an administrative assistant and I thought I might be qualified.
And what is your name, dear?
Margaret Muriel Mannheim.
Margaret Muriel Mannheim? But you're the richest person in the world.
Yes, that's right.
Hey! Oh, hey, wait, we're moving! We're going down!
What happened?
We shot down. Look at the sign over the door. We're on floor 7 now.
Oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first.
What?
The door. You have to unlock the door.
But we can't. We're trapped.
Not anymore.
Hey, she's right. I just unlocked it. Look, it's opening.
Wait a minute. That doesn't look like a hallway in the building.
Oh, what else can it be?
Right, it must be. Come on, let's go.
They all exit the elevator and find themselves in a hallway.
Come on, this way.
They walk.
How long have we been walking?
Not long.
It doesn't seem as if we're getting anywhere, though.
This is ridiculous. I'm completely missing my hair appointment.
Wait a minute. What's that up ahead?
But it's the elevator. We've gone in a complete circle.
But we haven't made any turns. We've been walking straight ahead.
Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, they couldn't possibly be the case unless.
Unless what?
Well, unless this is hell and the four of you are here because you're being punished for being the horrible people that you were in life.
Hell, but I'm a good person.
I am too.
And I'm the richest person in the world.
And we've never done anything to anybody.
Well,
what?
Oh, all right. As long as we're here in hell, I might as well confess. Henry, I am really a notorious bank robber named Sophia Ennui. I was scourge of Paris for 12 years before moving to America, changing my identity and marrying you.
Impossible.
I can prove that I am French.
She mimes pouring a glass of water.
God, it's true. Well, in that case, I suppose that I shall confess. I am not really Henry. I am really an international jewel thief named Antonio Cristolensimo. And I only married you because I knew that you were Sophia Ennui and that you had hidden 50 million euros underneath the porch of our house. I was planning to murder you soon and take the money for myself.
You cad.
Well, as long as we're confessing, I'm not really here today because of an interview. I am really Cecily Chum, hacker. I am in this building today because I was planning to hack into the Bank of Singapore's main computer and steal all their money.
All right, damn it. All right. As long as we're going to burn for our sins, I'll confess as well. My name is Hardin Pummel. I'm a con artist and pickpocket. You might all notice that none of you have your wallets any longer. I stole them all.
Well, Mrs. Mannheim, how about you?
Fine, I'll confess. I came into my fortune by swindling my two original business partners out of their shares of the company. When they discovered what I was up to, they tried to expose me, but I blackmailed them until they both were driven insane and are now wasting away in a state mental institution.
Yes, and so all of you are reaping your just rewards.
She mimes answering a phone.
And what about you? Why are you stuck here in hell with us?
Well, I'm a mime.
Oh, yes, of course.
Wait, maybe it's not too late. Maybe we aren't lost yet. I mean, you have that phone, don't you? Maybe here in hell, mine is so real that you can use that phone to call God and beg him to forgive us.
Yes. It's worth a try, a shot.
Yes, do try. Do try.
All right, what do I have to lose? Hello? Hello, may I speak to God, please? Oh, hello. Yes, I'd like to speak to God. Yes, thank you. I'm on hold.
God won't answer.
No, we'll probably just be on hold for the rest of eternity.
Well, maybe we ought to stop putting it off and get back in the elevator.
They all enter the elevator.
The door is closing.
We're moving.
We're going down.
Well, I'd like to say that if I have to be doomed to hell for my sins, then I'm glad it's with you, the people I know and love best. I'd like to say that, but I can't because I don't know any of you and I dislike you all.
We just passed the ground floor and we're still going down.
I think we're picking up speed.
How far down will we go?
I don't know, but wait a minute. Look at this. I have an actual glass of water here and I can blow bubbles. Watch. And now watch this. I'm going to spit water at all of you.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey, come on.
What the hell are you doing?
Trying to lighten the mood.
Well, just stick to the mime, all right?
You know, it's funny. You spend your whole life cheating the system, hurting other people, and living a selfish, immoral life. And then at the end, you find yourself in hell.
Well, that isn't ironic. It's exactly what's supposed to happen.
No, I didn't mean funny, ironic. I meant funny, haha, funny.
Yeah, well, it's not that either.
Is it getting hot in here?
Yes, it is.
Well, I guess I'm going to take a nap.
I doubt you'll be able to. I think that's part of being damned. You have to stay awake for all of eternity while you suffer.
Oh, crap.
It's almost enough to make me wish that I had lived a better life.
Yes. Almost.
Blackout. End of play.
Cool.
Thank you all. You all are awesome.
Very cool.
Very fun.
We have Lisa. I think Lisa's up next. Is that right?
I think you
That is correct.
Okay.
Everybody's on for this one. But a couple of you start off screen. And this is called, my suggestion was, the first line was Good Morning First Graders, and the genre is horror. I've titled it Johnny Doesn't Like You, but it could also be called Jeff Tarson's Nightmare.
Lisa, I don't know if I'm Chrissy or Kimmy.
You're Chrissy.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Kimmy. And do we start on?
Sure.
Except for Johnny.
Johnny's off, and Monster's off. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there might be one stage direction, then I'll read. The world premiere of Johnny Doesn't Like You.
Muted.
Sorry. Good morning, first graders. No, that sucks. How about this? Good morning, first graders. Good morning, first graders. Yo, what's up, little people?
That one felt the most natural, honestly.
Yeah, all right, I think I'm gonna go with that.
Got it. Let's do sound check on that line.
Yo, what's up, little people?
Good. Try not to scare them, though. You ready to do the story?
Yeah, let's do it.
Kids, take your seats around Miss Anita.
Okay.
Kids, remember now, this is just a story.
Yes, Miss Anita.
The basement door creaked, and Kimmy and Chrissy looked at each other, their eyes wide with fear. Why was the basement door creaking? Nobody was in the house but them. They ran to the back door and tried to open it, but it wouldn't budge.
Oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first.
Johnny, we're rolling live tape here. What the fuck?
Sorry, I got excited.
Can we pick it up at they ran to the back door?
They ran to the back door and tried to open it, but it wouldn't budge. They tried desperately to unlock it, but no matter how hard they tried, the lock wouldn't turn. They looked at each other and Anita, Kimmy and Chrissy had watched many horror movies with their delinquent babysitter, Stingblade, and they knew what came next. They had to get out of the house. So they...
Sweeties, run, run, run to the front door.
Ran to the front door, and guess what they found? The front door was gone.
You mean locked?
She means locked.
No, it was gone. Where the front door had been was just a wall. It even had pictures of Kimmy and Chrissy's mom and dad's wedding hanging on it. Kimmy and Chrissy knocked on it to see if it was real.
Sweeties, throw something at it. See if it's really there.
Chrissy mimes pouring water into a glass and then throws the glass at the wall.
Their only escape was to run up the stairs or down into the basement, which either way was a trap. They knew now that getting out of this was up to them. They would need ingenuity and chutzpah.
What's ingenuity?
What's chutzpah?
Ladies, don't worry about definitions right now. There's a monster in the basement.
Johnny, I'm losing control of the narrative. What to do?
Would you hurry up? It's hot in this basement.
Sweetie, the phone is ringing. Bring, 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 bring.
Is anybody, hello? Is anybody there? We're stuck in the house and there's a monster in the basement.
Yeah, about that. I'm calling my union rep. I've been in this costume, stuck in that basement for 45 minutes without a break. I'm a Shakespearean actor. I've opened at the Globe. I worked with Marlon Brando. I'm out of here.
Come on, Joey. We really need you. Can't you stick it out a bit longer?
I'm seriously considering leaving the biz after today. Call my agent.
Don't let the door hit your tail on the way out. Ah, damn. What now?
Sweetie, you're fucked.
Johnny, you're fired.
Well, this is turning out to be a great gig. I really thought this web series was going to save my ass, but now it just looks like another disaster.
We'll be fine. We'll get another monster, and ADs are a dime a dozen.
Thanks.
I've learned so many good swear words today.
Kimmy blows bubbles with a glass of water and spits water at Chrissy.
Hey!
Oh, come on, kids. Let's go get some lunch and call our agents. Hey, this door is locked. Is this some kind of joke? Hey, this isn't funny.
Johnny went out to play. Johnny didn't have any friends. Johnny doesn't like you.
End of play.
Wow.
I'm not sure if you wanted a crooner or not.
That took a turn. That was great.
Nice.
What was real? I don't know. Well done.
All right, Laura Valpy, what have you got for us tonight?
Oh, yes. What have I got? Okay, great. Yeah, my suggestions were something. Oh, yes. My suggestions were people who say they have nothing to say, but then they start talking. And also bathroom hoggers. So I will pop off. Jeff will start on. And then we'll go. Woohoo. A gas station in the middle of nowhere. Chasney, a 30-something nomad who hasn't seen a shower or a square meal in too long, bangs on the door of a gas station restroom. Bex, a 30-something nomad, is on the other side of the door.
Babe, come on, open up. I gotta go.
Go away.
Ah, babe, come on. Don't be like that. I'm sorry. Okay, I said I'm sorry. Will you please open up? I gotta go.
I said go away.
You're pissed at me. I know. I didn't mean to embarrass you. But what? It's true. You stink. I didn't mean it like mean. Like I just thought they'd. Oh, come on, babe. Why are you still mad at me?
I got nothing to say to you.
Chesney bangs on the door again. He bangs his head on the door. He grunts. He kicks dirt. He leans his back against the door and he slumps down. It starts to rain.
Ah, it's starting to rain. Babe, come on. It's raining now. Bex, it's raining harder. I'm getting soaked.
The door opens. Bex comes out, walks right past Chesney and into the pouring rain. The bathroom door closes behind her.
Here, you get your wish.
She peels off layers of dirty, raggy clothes down to her ill-fitting underwear. She showers in the rain.
Bex, get out of the... What the hell, babe? Oh, God, you're trying to drive me insane. What the hell is going on?
I got nothing to say to you.
Whatever. I gotta piss.
He tries to open the bathroom door.
Oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first.
Give me the key. Give me the goddamn key, Bex.
I left it in there.
Chesney rages with grunts. He kicks the door. He kicks the mud. Bex laughs at him. She's relishing the rain.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I got nothing to say to you. Actually, I got nothing. That's what's wrong with me. I got nothing. No place to live, no money, no gas for the van, nowhere to go anyway. No food, none of the good stuff left. And now, hey, I got no clothes. See, I got nothing. As far as I can tell, this is either the end of it all or the beginning of, I don't know. I think it's the end. You should go home.
What?
Go. Get away from me. Get as far away from me as you can. Clearly, I'm bad luck. Look at you. You're dwindling away, too. You used to be everything. Everything.
Chaz mimes pouring a glass of water. He tries to hand it to Bex.
Huh?
Take it. Drink up.
What the?
Just do it, Bex.
She grabs the mimed glass.
Drink up. You're thirsty.
She mimes drinking the full glass. She has to catch her breath.
More, please.
She hands back the mimed glass. He fills it again and hands it back. And she drinks.
Again.
She hands it back. He fills, hands it to her. She drinks. But this time the mimed glass disappears and she just stands there drinking in the rain. Chaz drinks in the rain too. He removes his clothes down to his underwear. Their clothes are in piles in the mud. They wash each other in the rain. They are soaked. Bex starts to cry. Chaz embraces her for a moment. Then she pushes away.
Go, I said. Go, get as far away as you can.
Hold on. I have to get this.
Chaz mimes answering a phone.
Hello? Uh-huh. Uh-huh, she's here. Uh-huh.
What the hell?
What is she wearing? Well, I don't think you want to... What's that? Why, yes. Yes, she is crazy.
Screw you. You're the one talking into a fake phone.
Yes, that's right. She can't see that she has everything. Everything that she could possibly need or want right here the whole time. Yes, that's right. Right in front of her. What's that? Yes. Yes. I mean me. Anything she wants. Anything she needs.
Like how?
If only she could see. It just might take a little time, you know. But but he's not giving up. Not ever. And he's not leaving her side. Not for anything. Not even to go inside the gas station to get out of the rain. Or to ask for another bathroom key. Yes, even though he has to piss so bad he can hardly walk. What's that? Why? Why, you ask?
Yeah. Why?
Chaz looks at Bex. He puts the mimed phone in his pocket.
Yeah. Why?
Because without her, everything is nothing. But with her, nothing is everything.
It looks like he's going to mime the glass of water again, but now it is a real glass. It is full of water. He blows bubbles in it. He spits the water at Bex.
Chaz, how did you?
Hold on, I have to get this.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a real phone. The rain stops.
Hello? Yeah, she's here. Oh, you'd like to speak with her?
He holds the phone out to her.
It's for you.
She takes the phone. She is shivering.
Hello? Yes. Really? Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you.
Chaz puts a real blanket around Bex's shoulders.
We have a real place to sleep tonight. It's gonna be okay.
I know. I'm just gonna piss and then we can go.
Here.
Out of nowhere, Bex pulls out the real key to the bathroom.
Oh, thank God.
He grabs it, goes into the bathroom. Slow fade, end of play.
That's beautiful.
Lovely play.
Little post-apocalyptic love story.
Yeah. There should be more of those.
Very nice. Very nice. Hey, Jeff, you got something for us?
I do, yes. My play is entitled, is actually the suggestion. The suggestion I got was Dance Plague. And so that is the title of the play. It has 4 characters in it. And although only, I think actually 1 starts on stage and then the others come in. So I will read stage directions. Hold on, let me take care of that now. And here we go with Dance Plague. An empty dance studio. It is 1987. Darla, an exuberant young woman of 23, enters. She lets out an audible gasp.
Dance Plague.
Darla walks around the room in awe. She twirls, then does a flash dance-like leap. Brianna, 35, and Sylvia, 60-something, enter and watch her for a moment.
Nice leap.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know anyone was.
Of course, you're not supposed to be here until class starts.
Jean-Luc doesn't like that.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I've been waiting to take one of his classes for 7 months.
We waited 8 months.
You waited 8 months, Ma. I got in 7.5. I got you in.
It's true. She did.
I did. I got you in. Because Jean-Luc could see my talent.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. That must have been quite a moment to have the man behind Dance Plague Studio say that to you.
Yes, it was.
Wow. I can only imagine. Gee, I'm getting so nervous. Is there a restroom in here?
Back corner by the water cooler.
Thanks.
She runs off towards the restroom. She tries to open the door.
Oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Thanks.
She exits into the restroom.
I told you, stop singing in public like that. It undercuts my professionalism.
Please, Brianna, cut the crap. I'm showing my joy in a melodious way. You wanted me to get over the divorce. That's what I'm doing. One song at a time.
Not today, Mother. Jean-Luc is choosing today.
I know.
Dance Plague's Playgirls for 1987, and I'm going to be one of them.
Just then, Jean-Luc, a powerful, vaguely European man with a dramatic presence, enters.
Jean-Luc.
They both straighten themselves and bow as he approaches.
I hope you're having a good morning.
It has been neither good nor bad.
Jean-Luc mimes pouring a glass of water.
Oh, sorry. Of course, you must be parched.
Brianna rushes to get water from the cooler. As she runs to it, Darla enters from the restroom. They bump into each other.
Out of my way, new girl.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you. My fault entirely. I think I'm so excited to actually take a class with.
She looks up and sees Jean-Luc.
Oh, it's him.
Yes, it is I.
Brianna rushes past her and hands him a cup of water from the cooler. Jean-Luc mimes sitting down.
Oh, sorry.
Brianna runs over and gets his fancy chair, brings it back. He sits down in the middle of the room.
I can't believe it. Can I shake your hand?
No, but
Jean-Luc mimes picking up a phone and dialing, circa 1987. The others look on, a bit confused.
What's he doing now?
Shut up, Ma. He's calling someone.
Brianna mimes answering the phone.
Hello?
wrong number.
He mimes hanging up. She mimes hanging up too, disappointed. He mimes dialing again. Sylvia answers.
To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
No one. Wrong number.
He does the mime phone thing again. Darla answers.
Hello?
Dance for me, young woman, with the open heart. Dance for Jean-Luc.
Now?
He mimes turning on music. Brianna grudgingly turns on the boombox nearby. Music plays. And Darla dances. She dances her heart out, like a combo of all the best 80s dance solos from Flashdance, Footloose, Fame, and every other 80s movie beginning with an F. It is magical. She twirls and leaps and runs really fast in one place and uses a chair in a nearby chair in an acrobatic way. Finally, she finishes with a flourish, breathing heavily, as they always do. Sylvia applauds wildly. Even Brianna gives one of those slow claps that mean something. Jean-Luc rises from his chair.
You wanted to shake my hand earlier. Offer it to me again, young woman, with an open heart.
Darla reaches her hand out to him. Jean-Luc drinks from the glass of water. He blows bubbles, then spits it at her.
Oh.
That is not dance.
What? But I did everything I've seen, everything I've read that you teach.
Dance plague is about dancing until you feel like you are going to die, not dancing like you want to live.
Huh?
Brenda.
It's Brianna, actually.
Named after her grandmother.
I care not. I want you
Yes?
to let in the rest of the class now. We must find our dance plague playgirls today. And you, young woman with the open heart, go live. But don't dance, ever.
He mimes opening a door. Brianna opens the door and several other women enter.
All right, ladies. Who is ready to show me their death?
Darla looks on sadly, then walks out. Lights fade. Very nice. Very nice job.
Dance plague. Yes.
I don't even know.
Like you're going to die, not like you want to live.
I hope that satisfies you, Malt.
I am immensely pleased. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
All right, folks. We have one more play to read tonight. Before we do that, I would just like to say that we'll be hanging out for kind of a little talk back, a short one when we're done with this. So after the last reading, if you want to hang out with us, stick around. But Emmy,
Yes.
you got a play for us.
I surely do. This play is entitled Anarchy in the UK.
And what was your suggestion?
Sorry. That was the suggestion. 2 in 1. 2 British teenagers in uniform, prim, proper Cyril, 15, and sprawling Doc Martin wearing Phoebe, 15, sit outside the headmaster's office. Phoebe holds a bloodied handkerchief to her nose.
I must say, I'm a bit surprised to see you here.
Meant to say.
You here with a bloodied nose? I find it a bit ironic.
In what way exactly?
I don't mean any offense. It simply seems to me that you're the one who, more often than not, doles out the nosebleeds these days. Look out, you're bleeding again.
Bollocks!
She is indeed bleeding afresh.
Oh, I knew he'd bugger it up.
Phoebe, you're literally sitting outside the headmaster's office.
Phoebe carefully removes the handkerchief from her nose.
My God, there's a bit of metal in there.
I know. Are you metal?
Stuck in your nose.
I know.
Well, what's it doing there?
Liam Anaran tried to pierce my nose with a safety pin, and then he buggers off with the blood, and when the blood starts, and I'm left sent to the headmaster with my nose half pierced.
Do you want me to get it out?
Can you?
He tries a bit squeamishly.
Oh, sweetie, you have to unlock it first.
Are you singing?
Yes. It's dumb. I sing when it hurts.
Cyril resumes removing the safety pin from Phoebe's nose.
It really hurts. It hurts like hell. Please hurry up.
I remember your father did that.
What? Did he?
I remember him doing it quite a bit. There.
Blood gushes a bit.
And now I'm feeling faint. Oh.
Cyril puts his arm around her.
You're all right, Phoebe. Here. Now, put your head between your legs. That's the way. What's that?
I said, blokes are most usually telling me to put my hand between their legs.
That's terrible.
Only joking.
You all right?
Bit thirsty.
Remember what we used to do?
No.
Cyril mimes pouring her a glass of water. He holds it out.
Christ, you're a tosser.
You're really not going to drink it. A nice cold glass of water with ice and drops of condensation running down the side.
All right, all right.
Phoebe takes the imaginary glass of water and drinks it.
Say it.
I won't.
Say it. Come on.
He elbows her.
It was delicious.
What's that?
All right, it was delicious.
A secretary enters and shushes them. She stands there for a few moments.
Phoebe Flannery, I think you're in enough trouble as it is, as it stands, don't you?
Yes, Mom.
We're terribly sorry, Mrs. Winstock.
Cyril, what are you here for?
Big troubles, I'm afraid.
Oh, did you try to pierce your lip with a stapler?
That hurts, Mrs. Winstock, it does.
Or maybe you gave yourself a tattoo with the Xerox machine?
Hilarious, really.
Much worse.
What'd you do?
I'm cutting a class. Right now.
What, at this moment?
Yes. Trigonometry.
Go back to class, Cyril.
Secretary exits.
I won't. Not when my friend here is bleeding and alone.
You really are daft.
I saw you here and you look miserable, and I thought, why don't Phoebe and I speak anymore? We used to be friends back when we were neighbors.
A good long beat of silence passes.
You hear that?
Hear what?
The phone. It's really ringing quite loudly.
Hello.
Hey there. It's me, Phoebe.
Oh, hey, Phoebe. What are you up to?
Not much. Just recovering from a wound from my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, he's an ex-boyfriend now?
He nearly fainted. You should have seen him. White like a sheet. I thought he was going to hurl.
Maybe you'd like to come out with me sometime?
The secretary enters.
Phoebe, the headmaster's ready for you.
Phoebe stands, but she's a bit wobbly.
She needs some water.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
The secretary hurries off.
You all right?
Yeah, thanks.
The secretary returns with a glass of water. She hands it to Phoebe. Phoebe blows bubbles in it.
Oh, now really?
Phoebe spits the water at Cyril. Cyril laughs.
Kirsty, don't let her spit water on you.
I don't mind. It's just how she is. Our Phoebe.
Phoebe hands Cyril the glass. He drains the rest of it.
It's like you never heard of germs. Well, go on. The headmaster's called you, and you know she doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Phoebe turns to go in.
Hey, Phoebe.
Yeah?
I'm happy to wait here for you, if you'd like.
Ah, no. You don't have to. Unless you want to.
Cyril sits down and mimes turning on a television. Puts his feet up.
What do you think you're doing?
Watching Grand Tour, obviously.
End of play.
Aww.
Yay! You guys were great. Those were some sterling British accents, you guys. Oh, I'm so
From
impressed.
Sterling fluctuating from
I went
to the next.
multiple regions. I tried to take a tour of England, if
Right,
possible.
exactly.
That's what I asked for in the script. I wanted
That's
to.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Good job.
Pan Britain.
That's right.
You know, folks, before we say goodnight, could I just ask everyone to turn off their videos for a little bit, just for a moment, because we'd like to properly thank some people here. We want to thank all of these people here for their donations. They helped us get Right Away started, and they help us to keep it going. And as we touch our collective toes into the waters of the next normal, it's worthwhile to recall some of the good things that have happened over the past 2+ years, like the invention of live online performance.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought that would become what it has become? Right Away started out as a stopgap measure, and now it's an ongoing theatrical event, an incubator for new plays and new collaborations. We thank all of those who have been regular collaborators and appreciative audiences, and those who have been moved to support our constantly evolving endeavor. As long as you're here, we'll be here. Thank you all. And we hope you'll be joining us next month. Laura Valpy and I will be the co-hosts. We have 2 guests who've never been with us before. Bill Marsili is a screenwriter. If you saw Denzel Washington's film about Louisiana detective, the film's called Deja Vu. Bill Marsili wrote that film. And our other guest is Chris Harcum. His film, The Big Pivot, won the Best Lockdown Short Film Award from the World Indie Film Awards just recently. And you can, I hope you'll join us. You can join us by clicking on that link I put in the chat just a couple moments ago at Synergy Theater. And now let's do we have all the playwrights back on?
I think they're all here. Let's give them a good round of applause. They did a wonderful job. And once again, a wonderful job to all the people in the jam. You also, thank you for coming, and you did a wonderful job.
All right. If you're staying for the talk back, feel free to pop your video back on if you haven't already. And if you're leaving us now, thank you so much for coming. Hope to see you next month.
Yay. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Christina. Thanks for coming.
Well, cool. Cool. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Hey, am I there?
Yep, you're there.
I am. Okay, I'm there. All right. Anything to report from the 45 minutes away? Anything shocking to you writers?
I just keep you guys up, the Zoom up in silence in the corner, and wow, it looked like you guys were having so much fun.
It was very fun. I enjoyed it anyhow.
Yes, we did. I think so as well. Do we have anything to discuss?
Well, I have a question. I just want to say hello to Malt. Am I saying your name right? Is it Malt?
Yes, you are.
Well, I've never met you before. How did you find us tonight?
I think it was shared to a playwrights group on Facebook.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, cool.
It's fantastic. I happen to actually be familiar with some of the work of the people who were involved tonight. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What was the dance one? The dance plague.
Dance
That was
plague.
Maltz. That was Maltz.
It's in the 1500s, for whatever reason, a handful of towns were stricken by this like collective mania where like 50 people at a time would just dance for weeks straight until their bodies collapsed.
Wow.
Yeah. History's
Wow.
weird.
I think that's some some worm or something in the water.
Bad wheat or very,
Yeah,
very
something.
good wheat.
The suggestion made me think of the Dance of the Red Death, Mask of the Red Death. That was it, Mask of the Red Death. I thought dance, plague. It made me think of that.
Made me think of Dance Macabre.
Yeah.
I have a question for Laura Balby. If I'm remembering the writer of the correct play, yours was the one with the two nomads outside of the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end, when Jeff's character started pulling out real objects, what was your thought about that? Was that some type of magical realism, or did you think he really had them in his pocket?
Well, I think theatrically, if it were staged, then I would want the real objects to magically appear. But I do admit that in that moment, I was thinking like, oh, there's something about their relationship that it could very much be metaphorical. And I think that's why I added the blanket at the end, even though what that like wasn't addressed, that they do make nothing into everything, that they really truly, as these characters were kind of coming out, like maybe they are just so desperate and they just truly have nothing at all except for each other. And so yeah, maybe I want to work on this one. Maybe to be determined and seen. But yeah.
I thought it was really lovely. I thought at the end there it just had a really beautiful, simple theme, which is that if you believe you have everything, then you do.
Right. Like that's the thing is like he had to give her that hope that it's going to be okay, that I will take care of you. It might take some time, but we'll get what we need. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Thanks.
You know what it made me think of, Laura? It made me think of the way that thoughts can turn into reality, or the way we think our thoughts are reality when they're not at all. Especially with like a negative thought that you might have about yourself, and that we get so trapped in these thoughts that feel like they're real, and then they aren't. And your play was the opposite. It was it was things that weren't real coming into reality.
Yeah.
because they were empty in a way of thoughts.
Because they were so empty and they were so lost.
Yeah, she was like, I
This-
have
I want to work
nothing.
on this one. This
Yeah,
is fun.
it's really interesting. It really had a wonderful movement to it, and very
Well, thanks.
surprising.
I mean, thanks to this darn suggestions. I mean, that wasn't there until there was a minding glass and then a real glass. So
Yeah, that was cool.
What resulted in getting 2 suggestions about mime? Was the audience just being impish?
I think
Malt's laughing.
Livingston was just being impish.
Laura was being impish.
I was doing one of those things that I thought I actually said to the audience, I want to force the playwrights to make this a suggestion to keep mime as part of what's going on. So I just asked them for another mimed thing.
I found it very, I thought it was great to have those 2 suggestions that were linked, because it helped really keep the fabric of the play intact. Mime became a language in the play, and we all had that in one way or
In
another.
the fun coincidences that happened during this process, I had just written that whichever character it was French. I had just written that like 9 before, and then mime came up like 10 seconds later.
You know, my coincidence
and then
was
mine to prove that they were French. That was amazing. That was hilarious. Oh God, that was awesome.
What were you saying, Lisa?
Oh, my coincidence was that I was writing about the door. Initially, I was writing about a door, and I had already written a line, and the line came in, it has to be unlocked. And I was like, well, this is amazing.
Yeah, I felt that way too about my safety pin in the nose. I hope anybody caught that. But I imagined that the safety pin was somehow locked in her nose and had to be unlocked.
Yeah, that was a cool way of that, of using that offer. Like, it was the most unusual way of unlocking. Like, a lot of things are doors, but I thought that was really cool, unlocking, you know.
Thanks.
There were so many, that was one of those things, that first line there. There were so many great ones. I hate to always lose the chat sometimes with, and I asked for a way to say it. Because, like back when we used to do this as a live show, I often loved having, I would often just send back the last line that was just said is repeated 3 more times. So I asked the audience for a way to say this line. I asked them for a line, and then I asked them for a way to say it. And there were just things like, different ways to say it that were great. Like through clenched teeth was one of them. I thought, man, this is a mine of suggestions all by itself, the line and the way to say it.
As an audience member, just seeing how well you all were affected by the suggestions and how they became an integral part of what you wrote. And taking improv classes, it makes me think, like, sometimes when we do a cursory, I've said the line or I've picked up the vase because we said vase, but when you all did it, you're very inspirational just by really integrating it into the story and having it build relationships between characters just by how you did it. So really impressed.
Thanks, Karen. Yeah. On behalf of the writers, I say thanks like that.
Thank you.
You would have done it too, Laura. I know
it. All right. Any other questions, comments? Seems like we're winding up. I hate to wind down because I have to say goodbye to Emmy for a while.
Mwah. So great to see you guys.
It's great
so nice to have you here.
Oh, thanks. That's really
Always good. Always good.
Well, everybody's brilliant. That's my opinion.
Once again, really great cold readings. Just so fun to watch. Hey,
look, we got a youngster.
It's a future playwriting training.
Try smashing them.
You did try smashing the dice. That's why you can't play with them right now. Lushy, can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, cutie pie.
Little malt.
Oh, it's a mini
All
malt.
right. All right. Great to see everybody. Malt, it was great to meet you and hear your work. And I hope to see people again in a month's time.
The 22nd of
Be here.
August.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, great work, you two.
How are you doing? Okay.
Yeah. I'm tired, but I'm okay.
Is the recording off?
Oh, thank you.